Hello, many thanks for joining us. You're watching Addis News Hour with the news. I'm Tabitha John. Our today's news will be centered on the formation of a new government in Ethiopia today. Stay with us. The newly formed government has to prioritize on major activities to solve the socio-economic and political bottlenecks across the country. President of Ethiopia, Sahle-Work Zewde, has made the remark today while addressing the major socio-economic and political activities to be spearheaded by the new parliament. Habtamu Ashagri has more.
ስድስት ድምጽ የማይሰጡ የምክር ቤት አባላት አሉ።
The President of Ethiopia, Sahle-Work Zewde, addressed the new parliament members, both from the House of People's Representatives and the House of Federation. Speaking on the occasion, the President said the new parliament is told to amplify the voice of the general public as well as reflecting on different ideas.
The new members of House of People's Representatives and House of Federation need to voice concerns and burdens of the general public and represent the ideas of the general public. The House also needs to reflect different ideas. Vibrant parliament helps to bring good administration, ensuring accountability among other activities.
According to the President, the sixth general election was democratic and a foundation to undertake credible election in the future.
We held a successful general election. Ethiopians have undertaken the sixth general election after facing various problems in the country. Compared with the past elections, the sixth general election was free, fair and reliable. The 2021 election shows us we have some worthy democratic institutions across the country. Thus, the 2021 election has laid a strong foundation to undertake democratic election in the future.
Ethiopia has been facing various challenges and implementing homegrown economic reform activities to readjust the socio-economic hurdles in the country.
Over the past 3 years, Ethiopia has been implementing the homegrown economic reform activities to improve the socio-economic problems in the country. Despite man-made and natural problems, the implementation of economic reform registered was a somewhat remarkable result.
Improving and solving high cost of living standard and unemployment are also some of the priority activities that the government needs to address in the future.
The government needs to give response to solve high living standard and unemployment in the country. Thus, these problems are the major bottlenecks of the nation's economy. Last year, Ethiopia effectively operated the second water filling of GERD. Despite the international community pressure, brave Ethiopians have fought well to realize effective water filling.
According to the President, the destruction of war propelled by TPLF is one of the major problems the nation is facing today.
The TPLF is trying to move unconditionally, aiming to destabilize Ethiopia by attacking the Ethiopian National Defense Force in the state of Tigray. The TPLF cliques are also creating allies with various anti-peace elements to dismantle Ethiopia. The killing of innocent civilians, displacement, property destruction, human rights violations, among other practices, are orchestrated by TPLF gangs.
Whatever the daunting task, the government of Ethiopia has now prioritized rehabilitating conflict-affected individuals across the country.
The 6th House of People's Representatives in its founding session has re-elected Taggese Cafo as Speaker of the House of People's Representatives and Agenyo Teshager as Speaker of the House of Federation. President of the Supreme Court of Ethiopia has presided over the inauguration of the two speakers and their deputies. Speaking at the event, Speaker of the House of Federation, Agenyo Teshager, has mentioned some pressing issues of the country to be addressed soon. Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed was sworn in on Monday for a second 5-year term. His inauguration comes as a nearly year-long war in the northern region of Tigray spreads into other parts of the country, and watchdogs warn that repressive government practices are on their return. Signs bearing a flower and the words "New Beginnings" were seen across the capital ahead of Monday's ceremony. I, Abiy Ahmed Ali, today in the House of People's Representatives, accept the appointment as Prime Minister, as I pledge to undertake responsibly and with faith to the Constitution the responsibility placed upon me by the people, he said while being sworn in by Supreme Court Chief Justice Ma'aza Shanafi.
እኔ አቢይ አህመድ አሊ በዛሬው ዕለት በሕዝብ ተወካዮች ምክር ቤት ቀርቤ ጠቅላይ ሚኒስትር ሆኜ ስሾም ለሕገ መንግስቱ ታማኝ በመሆን ከሀገሪቷና ከሕዝቡ የተጣለብኝን ኃላፊነት በቅንነት በታታሪነት እንዲሁም ሕግና ስርዓትን መሰረት በማድረግ ስራዬን ለመፈጸም ቃል እገባለሁ።
The legendary Ethiopian athlete Haile Gebrselassie calls on the people of Ethiopia to stand in unison to lift the nation out of the quagmire it's in right now. Congratulating the government and people of Ethiopia upon the establishment of the new Ethiopian government, Haile pointed out that neither peace nor development will be attained without the active participation of every Ethiopian. Haile underlined that the cooperation between government and the public is critical to bring about the desired change. Listen to him.
As an Ethiopian, the whole people, we have to work day and night. 24 hours. We have to. If we wait and expect something from the parliament, it doesn't work like that. There are a few people, 547 people in the parliament and 20 some ministers. If you think just they're going to solve our problem from only from them, it doesn't work like that. Maybe they can establish a kind of rule or law. That's maybe what we expect from them. And we expect from them just to lead, to run in front of us. As a citizen of Ethiopia, we have to work. We have to do just our part. If we do that like that, I believe we change this country soon.
Talking to ETV at the establishment of the new government this morning, an independent candidate who managed to take seats in the parliament, Ustaz Kamil Shamsu, also said the people of Ethiopia should set aside differences at this critical time to protect the sovereignty of the nation. He expects an inclusive cabinet from Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed.
I hope the new cabinet will include different maybe independents or different opposing parties. So we have to come together. Our different ideological, political ideological differences has to be there. There's no problem. So regarding the stability, the strengthening our unity, our solidarity, internal unity is important for all of us. We don't have, I don't think we do have differences on these main issues. This is pillars of our country. So I expect different individuals. We will see new faces, I hope.
Prime Minister Abiy said Ethiopia is forced to review its alliance with governments that repeated betrayal. He made this remark today while addressing the gathering at Mescal Square regarding the global community's response to Ethiopia's domestic affairs. He also reaffirmed the country's commitment to work cooperatively with riparian countries on the Abai River. Santayo Tamrat reports.
Speaking on the global community's response to Ethiopia's efforts to restore peace in the country and maintain national unity,
Abiy underlined the need to review alliance with some partners that stood against the national interest of Ethiopia.
Right now, as we are attempting to safeguard our sovereignty and territorial integrity, as well as fight against the evil interest that is testing our unity, the diplomatic inclination we are receiving has forced us to review our history of diplomacy. We have undergone two contradicting factors during our long-time diplomacy with them countries. While there are countries that have maintained their solidarity, there are some countries and governments that have repeated their historical betrayal.
Ethiopia very much needs the partnership of its allies, but the country's sovereignty is never compromised, the Premier reiterated.
Ethiopia very much needs the partnership of its allies. However, any alliance should not and cannot be in a manner that sacrifices the honor and sovereignty of Ethiopia. Our heart and door are always open to the assistance, advice, good wishes of our allies who come to us in peace and love.
Regarding the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, Abiy said his country is always ready to cooperate with downstream countries for mutual benefit from the river water.
የህዳሴ ግድብ እንደ ሀገር ከሚያስገኝልን ዘርፈ ብዙ ኢኮኖሚያዊና ማህበራዊ ጠቀሜታ ባሻገር
The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam is a mega project that causes regional integration and a strong neighborhood apart from bringing huge socio-economic benefit to Ethiopians. For us Ethiopians, the symbolism of the Abiy River is far greater than its economic benefits. Abiy means the example of our rise and the showcase of our self-reliance as well as the network of our unity. For Abiy intertwined us with its miraculous power, empowered us and optimized our confidence. All citizens from all walks of life, at any age group from every corner of the country, all Ethiopians decided to complete the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam project by contributing from their limited resources, and it will be completed. I would like to assure our neighbors that Ethiopia and Ethiopians are always ready to work cooperatively on the river Abiy, far as you understand that the river will mutually benefit, ensure regional integration and used on win-win approach.
Abiy pledged that Ethiopia and its people will endeavor to build a united and prosperous Africa.
ውድ አፍሪካዊ እህቶቻችንና ወንድሞቻችን እኛ
Dear African brothers and sisters, we Ethiopians, like any other time, and armed with the principle of African solutions to African problems, will endeavor to build a united, peaceful, and prosperous Africa that maintains its interests and prestige at the global arena.
Ethiopia will build a reliable security and intelligence force, he said. This will help the country to overcome the challenges posed by foreign and local forces and to maintain national interests.
Various African leaders congratulated Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed for being re-elected Prime Minister of Ethiopia. Leaders of Kenya, South Sudan, Djibouti, Somalia and Nigeria have expressed their messages of felicitation to the Premier. The leaders also pledged to strengthen ties with Ethiopia. Take a look.
Let me, at the very onset, take this opportunity on my own behalf and on behalf of your brothers and sisters from Kenya to congratulate you, my brother, on your election as Prime Minister of the Federal Republic of Ethiopia. I stand here to offer you our support as you continue with your endeavors to rebuild Ethiopia. Kenya stands ready to work shoulder to shoulder with her brothers and sisters in Ethiopia to build a great region of prosperity and peace. So, my brother, we assure you of our support. But equally, my brother, I remind you that today, the people of Ethiopia have given you a mandate to lead, a mandate to bring peace, a mandate to build stability, a mandate to bring all the people of Ethiopia together. Today, you are the Prime Minister of those that gave you the vote and even those that did not give you the vote. These are all your people. And our hope and our prayer and our support will be with you as you bring this nation together.
It gives me pleasure to be here today to witness more the enduring democratic process in our brotherly country of Ethiopia. It is also an honor for me to convey my best heartfelt congratulations to His Excellency Abiy Ahmed on this auspicious occasion. Mr. Prime Minister, I stand before you today to bring you a message of hope and encouragement on my own behalf and on behalf of my people. We also bring to you and to the people of Ethiopia the well wishes and support of the Djiboutian people.
I'm just here to greet you people of Ethiopia. And to congratulate you and my brother Abiy Ahmed for the victory that you have scored for him. Without your votes, he would have not been voted in. I warn you all to stand with him and to drive towards the peace.
I therefore wish to express on behalf of the government and Nigerians my heartfelt congratulations to Your Excellency on this electoral victory. We are all aware of the many challenges facing the people of Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, and we encourage all parties to come together in the interest of the unity, progress, and well-being of Ethiopia. Your Excellency, you therefore have a great opportunity to continue to work for the peace and stability of Ethiopia. Nigeria, like many other countries, is counting on your leadership to unleash the great economic potentials of Ethiopia by expanding investment opportunities, deepening relations, and building trust at home and abroad. Let me wish you a successful tenure in office, and I look forward to more fruitful, robust engagements between our two countries.
It's an honor to participate in this inauguration ceremony of the new government of Ethiopia, led by His Excellency Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. I would like to thank His Excellency Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and the people of Ethiopia for the customary warm welcome and hospitality accorded to my delegation and I. I congratulate the people of Ethiopia on strengthening their democracy by participating in their 6th national election and by electing a government that they feel will best represent them and their interest at this challenging time in human history. In this regard, the government and people of Somalia congratulate His Excellency Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed on his landslide electoral victory, and we wish his government great success in achieving their empowering policy and political agenda for the Ethiopian people.
Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed vows to undertake inclusive national dialogue to enhance participatory systems and realize Ethiopia's prosperity dream. Addressing the huge gathering at Meskel Square, Abiy said his government plans to build a globally competitive economic system. Goshu Melliso has the detail.
Addressing the huge crowd at the inaugural ceremony, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed vowed the new government plans to undertake inclusive national dialogue to enhance participatory political system and realize Ethiopia's prosperity dream.
የፖለቲካ ልዩነታችንን ለማጥበብ አካታች ብሔራዊ የውይይት መድረክ እናካሂዳለን።
Installing participatory and inclusive political system is our topmost agenda to realize Ethiopia's prosperity journey. We work hard to ensure that our political system is not only a reflection of the winners, but also a result of our consensus. As we know from history, our internal strife has been a mockery of our enemies. But if we agree, we will turn it into opportunities.
ሀገር በቀል መፍትሄዎች ለማፍለቅ ታልሞ የሚከናወን ይሆናል።
Abiy also emphasized that his government will build competitive and integrated economic system with the globe.
ሀገራችን ወደ ብልጽግና ጎዳና የማሸጋገር ውጥናችን ወደ ውጤት ለመቀየር
We will build integrated and competitive economic system with the globe to make effective our prosperity journey. We will also strive to include multi-actors in the sector and benefit unemployed. The government will support private sectors and ensure swift economic development.
Premier Abiy also pledged to curb the skyrocketing cost of living in the future.
ባለፉት ዓመታት የዋጋ ንረትን ከመቆጣጠርና የኑሮ ውድነትን ከመቀነስ አንጻር የተወሰዱት እርምጃዎች የሚፈለገውን ውጤት እንዳላመጡና
The government understands measures taken to curb the recurrent soaring inflation did not achieve their intended goal. The poor people and lower-income earners have been suffering a lot. Curbing the ever-soaring inflation will be the primary agenda of the government.
የኢኮኖሚ አስተዳደር ስራዎች መካከል አንዱ የዋጋ ንረትን መግራት ይሆናል።
Abiy called on the public to actively participate in the new government and play their part to achieve the development goals of the nation.
Speaking on the inaugural ceremony of the new government, attending African leaders also defined Ethiopia as a mother of African independence. They have expressed the need to maintain peace and stability in Ethiopia to help ensure regional peace. Let's take a look.
And I said that we want Ethiopia, which is our mother, our great mother. Being a South Sudanese, without Ethiopia, we would have not been what we are today. And because of that, we don't want the situation that happened to us in South Sudan to happen to the people of Ethiopia. We want everything to be resolved through dialogue and by peaceful means.
Ethiopia is the mother of African independence. Ethiopia as the only uncolonized nation stood firm with her brothers and sisters to ensure that the African people were free to determine their own destiny. So for all of us on the continent, Ethiopia is our mother. And as we all know, if the mother is not at peace, neither can the family be at peace. So my brother, you have a big job in front of you, and mine today is to assure you and assure you, the people of Ethiopia, of our solidarity in that journey and our eagerness and commitment to see a peaceful and stable Ethiopia and ultimately a peaceful, stable, and prosperous Africa. May God's blessings be with you and the people of Ethiopia as you embark on your journey. May God bless you all. Asanteni sana. Thank you.
We thank you, Mr. President.
With a proud history dating back to the Abyssinian empires, Ethiopia has taken the lead on many Pan-African issues, whether as the first African country member of the League of the Nations in the late 1920s, or as the birthplace of the Organization of African Unity, now known as the African Union. More recently, Ethiopia has also charted an unprecedented path of growth and development that has served as a locomotive for the entire continent as a whole, but more importantly for our region. As we all know, throughout this long and glorious history, Ethiopia has gone through many defining moments and has always come out stronger. It has belied the dogmas of those who condemned her to ruin. It has always remained united in the face of the struggle. Ethiopia always gets back stronger despite everything, and we are counting on her to do so. We remain certain that Ethiopia will emerge victorious and will be reconciled with herself and with all her children. We pledged our full support to you and your people on this next journey.
Ethiopia and Somalia enjoy historical bilateral relations and a strong bond of friendship built on mutual respect, strong people-to-people relations, and increased interdependence. Our two nations are jointly confronting international terrorism, strengthening trade, and working with our regional and continental partners to create a safe, integrated, and prosperous Horn of African region for the betterment of our people.
The inauguration of Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has seen lots of heads of stated governments, of which is also Ugandan President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who has congratulated Abiy Ahmed for being elected as Prime Minister of Ethiopia for a second term. He also congratulated Ethiopians at large over the inauguration of the new government, saying that politics of identity caused some problems. He called on Africans to cement unity.
Of Ethiopia, Her Excellency the President, the Their Excellencies, the presidents who are here today, on behalf of the people of Uganda, I congratulate the people of Ethiopia for having massively voted for Prime Minister Abe. Congratulations. Congratulations to the people and to the Prime Minister and to the leaders of Ethiopia. Secondly, I have been watching and participating in the African scene for almost the last 60 years. And in these 60 years, we have some observations. Now, one of the big problems we faced in Uganda was the politics of identity. I am this tribe, I am that tribe, I am this religion, I am that religion. That caused us a lot of problems. Uganda started coming up only when we addressed that issue of politics of identity and moved to politics of interests. And I wish the people of Ethiopia well, but remember that politics of interest or politics of identity. Thank you very much, Prime Minister.
Citizens demand for the new government to end war and ensure peace and order as the most urgent priority. They also called on the new administration to give prime focus on reducing the cost of living and controlling inflation. Demis Merkrau spoke to them as follows.
Residents of Addis Ababa and its surroundings gathered at Masqala Square and marked the founding ceremony of the new Ethiopian government. The crowds openly expressed their support to the newly formed government and expressed support to Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed.
Oh, I'm very happy that I'm here today. As you see, people came out to celebrate and they vote their Prime Minister. And I'm very happy that I'm here today. And, Ethiopia shall continue. And we are very happy. I think the whole world is watching. And whole presidents came from different countries to celebrate this with us. And I'm very happy. And I'm honored here to be here.
We witnessed the formation of new government in Ethiopia. You witnessed everything here, the ceremony, the speech and everything. What's your impression about that first?
Oh my God, I'm speechless. What about what I saw? I swear to God, like I can't even talk. You know, I'm so excited. I'm speechless. I think this is the beginning of the new era.
Congratulations to our Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. He's also not only our leader, he's our brother, he's the best leader in Africa. We appreciate him, and I would like to say to him, congratulations.
The residents stressed that the new government should give priority to maintaining peace and stability as a key priority. They also demand the new government to come up with solutions for the urgent economic problems the nation is grappling with nowadays.
Well, for me, it's a priority, it's a peace. To begin with, we need a peace for the country. This country should continue. And so we have so many enemies to destroy this country, but Ethiopia will continue. So the government needs to work on peace. And also, as you see, the economy, they need to work. Everything is expensive. People should be able to survive.
I need to see the peace. I need everyone having a peace. I need to see the peace. Peace is everything.
May God bring peace immediately. That's what we're doing. We pray day and night and whatever our government need from us regarding peace, I will do anything.
They also called on fellow citizens to stand in unison and work for the betterment of their country.
There are lots of social, economical, and political problems that we face. So, youngster, we Ethiopians, all right, it's not the assignment should not be given only to leaders. As a young person, as Ethiopians, we all have to work hard, hand in hand, in order to solve our problem. The assignment shouldn't be given only for the government. There are problems, all right. There are lots of people who are looters, corruptors, why those people who are trying to dismantle Ethiopia. So in order to make our country be prosperous and to be in peace and to bring development in Ethiopia, all people of Ethiopia are expected to work hard day in, day out in order to make ourselves out of poverty.
Addressing the gatherings at Mescal Square in the new government founding ceremony, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed said his government is ready to address all such public concerns. He vowed Ethiopia will climb to the higher sooner than later.
And finally, plenty of international media houses have given media coverage to the Ethiopian new government inaugural ceremony. The international media reported saying Abiy's party won a landslide victory in June's 6th general election, and PM Abiy was sworn in as the Ethiopian Prime Minister in front of the parliament. Kasahun Channi brings you more.
An ambitious politician who rose to power after years of political turmoil in Ethiopia, Abiy Ahmed took over as Prime Minister in 2018.
Well, Ethiopia's Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has been sworn in for a second term after he and his party secured a seeming landslide victory in June's elections.
Abiy Ahmed Ali, በዛሬው ዕለት ለሕገ መንግስቱ ቃል እገባለሁ።
Right, is Africa says Ethiopia's parliament confirmed incumbent Abiy Ahmed as Prime Minister for a 5-year term on Monday, cementing his power domestically amid mounting international concern of his government's handling of the conflict in northern Ethiopia. His party won a landslide victory in June's election. He was sworn in on Monday, and a ceremony was held later in the capital, Addis Ababa, attended by several African heads of state and government. Associated Press on air reports that Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed was sworn for a second 5-year term, running with all its challenges and achievements as a handful of visiting African leaders urged him to hold the nation together. Abiy's Prosperity Party was declared to win parliamentary elections earlier this year in a vote criticized and at times boycotted by opposition parties, but described by some outside electoral observers as better run than those in the past. Al Jazeera English says Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has been sworn in for a new 5-year term. Abiy took the oath of his office administered by Supreme Court President Maza Shanafi, following similar oaths by the Speaker and Deputy Speaker of the Parliament, Law House. It also adds, saying that Abiy's Prosperity Party wins landslide election victory with a new mandate. Abiy can usher in a new era of hope in Ethiopia. Voice of America English, BBC English, Africa News and other foreign media outlets have given coverage to the ongoing new government inaugural event in the report. The media have also stated the opportunities and challenges of the new Ethiopian government.
You're watching Addis News Hour, the top stories. Ethiopia has seen the formation of new government today.